Oh, yeah. Good evening. Good evening. You have reached One Talk 101. My name is Lyma Hayes, and I thank you for tuning in this evening with me. And I have my special guest here with me. His name Brandon Strubs. Subs. My bad. Like I said, this is real talk, so I might say something wrong, or something might happen is on the unusual. So, but this is the real talk 101, and I thank my guest for joining me here. I'm gonna give you a little description of Real Talk 101 so we all can be on the same page. Real Talk 101 is we gonna talk about real talk. We're gonna talk real things that go on in the world. We're gonna also talk about solution, anything that's bothering you, anything that you're going through in your reality. That's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna have open discussions because we know that different people have different ideals, different religions, all that, but we're gonna respect one another. So this is all about keeping it real and getting to know me and me getting to know you. And I just want to thank you for tuning in to the Real Talk 101. The first thing we're going to talk about is just the topic of my show. The topic of my show today is going to be, who am I? And I chose that topic because this is the first show. This is my first time recording. This is my first time, doing this. So this is like coming out of the box. So I chose this topic, who am I? And I just tell you a little bit about myself, and you can call in and so we can really dig down to who am I? And as we talk about who am I, then in the next show we can move on. So I just want to thank you for that. Got anything to say?
I want to know more about you too, so tell us about you.
Really? Okay. Well, my name's Lyma Hayes. I'm Grady baby, West Side all the way. You. Born Tetwood. Y'all know Tetwood during the 80s was a lot of thing going on. I didn't graduate here. I went to school in Florida. That's a whole nother discussion. But I'm a real person. I love to discuss. I love to communicate with people. I love to just a person to be their self. So that's pretty much who I am. I love to have fun. I love to laugh. And right now I'm on a journey of coming out my little box and just tuning and just being a ear for those who need something, those who have things they want to discuss. So that's pretty much Shrubs. Dub.
So I'm Mr. Hal Price. I'm the owner of Live Life Have Price. I am the Frugal Weight Champion. We post a lot of freebies and discounts to local attractions and restaurants. And I appreciate you having me on the show today.
Oh, no problem. It's an honor to even have you on the show. Yo, don't cry right now. Wait till the end of the show. Got a lot more coming. But I really appreciate you coming on to the show because I know what you're doing is very awesome, and we see you out there having fun and touching animals and just doing all kind of awesome stuff in it. We all love stuff that has price, that's to save a little money in our pockets. So just discuss your last event that you went to.
Well, last major event we went ziplining in a cave, which is pretty cool because it's a different way of ziplining because you actually are in a cave instead of just being outside. So pretty cool encounter. We're actually working on our TV show. It's called Live Life Have Price, of course, where we just go out to different cities and find things that's $100 and under to do. So then, of course, this weekend is, it's the Renaissance Festival. It was buy one, get one free admission. And also on the 29th, kids get in free. So all the parents, take kids out for a great time.
Okay. That's great. So what made you do this? Like, what created Live Life Half Price? Like, what is the foundation of it? Like, what started it off?
Honestly, I'm cheap.
Okay.
I'm probably one of the most frugal people you can meet. Groupon is my wife. So, I mean, honestly, it wasn't really my idea. I was just doing stuff, and a lady just told me that, I have a gift and I got to share it with the world because God has given me a gift to, be able to do as many things as I can do. And, that's something that's knowledgeable for people to be able to use. So Ballin' on a Budget was the original name for Live Life Half Price, but it wasn't available. So Live Life Half Price was born. But yeah, it was just a way to show people how I live my life, and it was able to do so many things and be blessed to do so many things in my life, and just encourage people to do more. Live life outside the box without living outside your means.
Okay, that's great. That's
a slogan, by the
way. That's a slogan. I'll say that again. I didn't catch that.
Live life outside the box without living life outside your means.
Wow, that's deep.
Try to go deep on them sometimes. Try to.
That's deep. That start off our topic. Who am I? That's you.
Yeah,
and that's part of you.
To the T.
It is. I mean, it really is. And when I was, I went to talked to my friend today, my coaching friend, and I told her what my topic was, and I wanted to go speak with her because, this is something new that I'm doing, and I just want to, talk to her about it and to figure out who am I. And what my understanding is, who am I is whoever you want to be. Whoever you want to be. If you want to be a doctor, that's who you are. If you want to be a lawyer, you want to be whatever you want to be, that's who you are. And like we try to say, or we try to with our family or our parents say who we are and try to, mold us to who we're supposed to be, and not our reality. Whoever we want to be, choose to be. If we want to be that person, want to go out there and splurge our money, that's who they are. So, that's just the main part. We have to figure out who we are and not to care about what other people think stuff. So,
I think that's probably the major key is that everybody wants to be someone that everybody likes, and you lose yourself. That's the problem. Is most people don't mean to lose themselves; they mean to do something to get attention or to be accepted amongst people, and they become so into it that they lose who they are in the mix of trying to be somebody else. So, you have to be willing. Well, one, you have to love yourself.
Oh yes, that's what she said.
You have to love. Yes, you have to love yourself, and you have to understand that God created you to be who you are as a person. You're His creation. So, in a mindset like that, you have to understand that you're not fit for everybody.
Exactly.
And you have to understand that everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not going to appreciate who you are, but you got to have a mentality that they have to appreciate you. They should earn that, they should earn the fact of being your friend. The fact that they are your friend or that they're in your life, they need to take that as a privilege.
Exactly. I agree with that.
So everybody's working to be a part of everybody else's life, but you're not making it be a standard that people have to respect and adore and honor the fact that you're letting them be in your life. So you just can't lose yourself and have to understand that everybody's not for you.
Yeah, we have to understand it's all within. If we want to, like me now, this is me. I'm on the radio, and this is who I am. This is who I chose to be. This is who I'm going within and saying I can do this. I got this. I'm walking in this. And that's how it should be.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So, you have to be, like I said, true to who you are and understand that, like I said, everybody's not going to be for you, and doesn't necessarily mean something's wrong with you, that person's just not meant to be.
Or that person sees something in you that they want.
Yeah, jealousy is jealousy is
not knowing
thing.
It's already in them.
Yeah, even, I like to do things like skydiving and hang gliding and bungee jumping. Like, amongst my people, that's not really the popular thing to do. It's not really the, like I'll say, hey, Brandon, what you doing this weekend? I want to go touch a tiger. And, they're like, touch a tiger. But, that's something that I want to do. And sometimes, you inspire other people to come out the shell that they want to come out of, but they don't think it's going to be cool. So you can actually be the inspiration for somebody, because now I have 10 people skydive that since I skydived. So if it just took me seeing somebody else do it and somebody that they can relate to, or somebody that they know, to be like, okay, because their friends won't do it. So you just honestly, you have one chance to live life for you.
Yeah, and that's the topic of the show. Who am I? Is just figuring out who you are, coming out your box. Coming out your box and figure out who am I, and knowing that you can be whatever you choose to be. You can. That's what being real about. Being real is being who you truly want to be.
I definitely agree. So you have to be very true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to be happy with yourself. And so like I said, you have to be willing to be by yourself and, be okay with it. So I definitely encourage people, even if you got to be, one, you have to be comfortable with being by yourself.
Yeah.
I
agree with that.
if you're comfortable with being
I can testify to that.
And
that's a hard one.
Yes, it's hard. Because no matter how much people say it doesn't matter to them, everybody wants to be loved, and everybody wants attention. So you have to be willing to just be in your own space sometimes and not be the person that's getting the attention. And you have to be a leader, not a follower. So you just really can't worry about what other people are thinking. Because like I said, to lose yourself for somebody else when that person's not losing their self to be them, I just feel like you're cheating yourself out of life.
But I've been there though. I've been that person who used to care what everybody think. Just care about what folks think. Used to, but that create conflict, and that create other things, drama and stuff when you worry about what everybody else think.
I agree.
That create conflict because you're not being your true self. We switch up.
Because honestly, you're not being who you want to be. You're being somebody that you don't want to be. So when you're somebody that you don't want to be, it's going to come to a point where, you're going to find yourself actually doing things that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Only because you was just trying to fit in, or you really didn't know where that person was in life, or how much they had to go through, or how much they were being fake. So you find yourself trying to be popular for fake people. And
yeah. And I had to learn that. And it feel good to it feel pretty good to just say, look, this is gonna be me. If I want to do this, I'm gonna do this. And just have fun, live life, right? Yeah. Live life half price. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You only got one life to live, so you might as well live it the way you want it.
Exactly. I would love for someone, the calls is open. I appreciate any calls that want to call in and want to discuss and let us know who you are. There's no little, there's nothing little. Everything is always big. We got to look at things in a big way. So I'm always, and you call in 470-839-0701. The calls is always open to, the people to call in and just discuss the topic of the topic of the night is who am I? And just giving some input and some, some encouragement to those who out there that haven't found their self.
What's the call-in number again?
470-839-0701.
All right, so I'm putting it out there so my friends could call in and say what they want to say. So, yeah. So
yes, please call in. I might lose myself.
We don't.